We are back with the top 8 stream for UK Nationals 2017. We're now down to 4 players, I think. I'm joined by Seamus McLeod.
Hi there.
And Patrick Gower, better known as Rotom Appliance.
Hi guys, I'm real.
Really excited to have you, Patrick, appearing on comms for the first time, right?
First time ever, yeah.
People probably have never even heard your voice.
No, that's true.
People are probably all too familiar with Seamus's dulcet tones.
Pleasantly familiar, I hope.
So we are watching a game of ETF Moons against Frantic Coding
Frantic
Whizzard,
Whiz,
I believe.
yes.
So this deck, unlike any other of the wizards in the cart, aims to play a Frantic Coding to find a Magnum Opus, hit it 1 billion times, and then vamp the corp down to 0.
I think also for anyone thinking that Whizzard is looking a bit svelte on the ID, it is Swifty playing Whizzard, and so he has created his own alt-art Whizzard, which is Taylor Swift.
Yes, which is just makes me somewhat furious. But it's pretty cool. It's quite a nice alt, I guess. And also,
if you like pictures of Taylor Swift, it's great. If you don't, it's really got nothing for you.
It really comes down to your opinion on Taylor Swift. Released a new album recently, so that's exciting.
Do you have views on her new album?
I haven't listened to it, but I assume it's not great. Swifty is also using one of the top 4 prizes that we have here, which is, what's it technically called? A card holder?
Tray?
A tray?
Pod tray.
I think we all have opinions about it that we're pretty much going to keep to ourselves, but it's nice to see. I guess it's nice for people to see it on stream and know what it is and what it looks like.
Are we really not allowed to insult the weird pod tray?
No, you're perfectly welcome to, Seamus.
I think they're stupid.
Okay, well,
everyone thinks they're stupid.
I'm trying to be diplomatic.
Although, actually, I heard a rumor in the pub last night that they didn't even fit Netrunner cards, and it appears that that is not the case.
Okay.
So they've not completely fucked it.
Anyway, the game has begun.
In terms of this matchup, I've played the Wizard side a little bit, and it's actually a bit awkward, isn't it? Because every click you spend to run an asset, you could have clicked the Magnum Opus, so
Yeah,
it's
that's
quite a high
really
opportunity cost.
Exactly, but we do see a Hacktivist come down, which is a great opener. That really slows Moons down.
I think that was a Friends off the top of R&D, though, so if that's a Moon in the remote, Tim can afford to just build up a Moon, not res it.
Ooh,
So-
seems like it might be a Moon.
So if you are worried about a Moon, you don't want to run it, a great underrated tactic is to run HQ and try and clear out any assets that would turn themselves into Moon counters.
Okay.
So
There you go.
that is exactly what it looks like Swifty is doing.
And I'm pretty sure I saw another GFI in Tim's hand
Yeah,
as
he
well.
draws the
So he's a
Friends.
tad flooded maybe, or he's maybe got one too many. So doesn't look at... Oh,
It's a Hacktivist trigger.
God's sake.
What did he hit? Did he...
So Swifty, like, you could see his hand hover,
Yeah.
remembered not to turn the card over, and then
And Tim
flipped
immediately
over.
flipped it. Have we had a judge call, or are they just going to play on?
Do we, what card?
It
went
looks
in the
like
bin?
they're playing
It was a
on.
biotic.
It was the Biotic.
But okay, so I think the judge call that we've had is "Don't be an idiot," and I think we're gonna resume. Which is "Don't be an idiot" is a very underrated judge call. They just get to keep playing Netrunner. So it looks like
Ooh.
Oh my gosh, that is
goodness.
brutal.
So, as the fact that Tim gave us the information that he's lost the biotic. Oh, Christ.
Wow, okay.
But it's not what you want for
no.
And I think there's another in hand. So,
Yes, there is. So now Tim is playing this whole game on a knife edge.
Yeah.
You do have Lakshmi Smart Fabrics, which means that if you gain board dominance, you can stop the runner from being able to score agendas, but
I mean, that's tough with Hacktivist. And
Yes.
a biotic gone in the bin means it might be harder to exploit this Moon when he pops it.
that's very true. Yeah, he needs to clear this Hacktivist, and then there's probably some kind of Lakshmi line. I mean, I'm just trying to see, trying to work out exactly like how likely Tim is to be able to stop Swifty from just grabbing an agenda at some point. It's not all that likely, right?
Well, Swifty has got no breakers down, and Tim has found ice. There's probably fewer agendas in R&D now, because I think there is one in hand, there's 3 on the board.
I think you have to
He's got-
chance it for a little bit. Just let him
Yeah.
run R&D
Yeah,
if he
you
wants
do.
to, and build your board. If
Yeah.
you lose, you lose.
I think you're right, Patrick.
Like, Swifty doesn't have a lot of tempo here, so
Yeah, he's got nothing basically.
If it wasn't for these 3 agendas, if Swifty just had one, now I know that's obvious, but if Swifty just had one, I would put Tim as firmly ahead, right? There is a
Absolutely.
Hacktivist, but
I definitely
oh my god,
shit.
He just top decked.
just top decked an agenda,
my
and that's
lordy.
Tim out the cart.
apologies for a little bit of a sad game there, everyone.
Yeah, it was sorry guys. Sometimes that happens.
That's Netrunner.
That's Tim out of the cut. An excellent showing. There's nothing he could have done.
No.
Swifty played to his outs, right? He could probably see the ball was getting out of control, so he poked for those single accesses. Very,
Yeah.
very underrated to just grab some single accesses.
I mean, it's kind of a frequent thing with Moons that the experience of playing against it is so oppressive, you see people forget to just take accesses, and people lose. not necessarily games that they would have won, but games where they could have got 10 more accesses than they did.
Yeah.
And often that's enough.
Yes, exactly. Wow, well, I'm sorry, Seamus and Patrick, that we didn't get to hear for very long. But I don't know. Should we keep talking for a couple more minutes to give people some stuff, or are we going to... Okay, so I think we're going to have this dream team for another game, so we'll all get to...
We'll get to watch.
Is that the plan?
Score,
Oh, yeah.
perhaps.
Okay. But we're hopefully one or more of us will be seen again, so that's good. Thanks for joining me, guys. I'm sorry to everyone that game was so quick, but sometimes that happens.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.